Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a fresh spring tutorial. It's going to be a full face tutorial, which I'm not 100% sure if I've done a full face tutorial or not, but here is the first one if it is the first one, and if it's not, then oh well on my part for not knowing. But yeah, I was messing around with it last night before I got in the shower, which is when I tend to try on a lot of makeup and try different things before I go into the shower because, you know, I can just wash it right off and I don't have to worry about it. But so I came up with this look and I'm really excited about it. So if you would like to see the look, then just keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Acure Day Cream and just put it all over my face to moisturize. I have oily skin, so the thought of like moisturizing my skin just kind of terrifies me, to be honest. So, but I find that this really helps keep my makeup on all day, and I really enjoy it because it smells like citrusy. And I got this in my Ipsy Glambag. Some of the products in this actually got from my Ipsy bag from March, and I really like them and enjoying them so far. Next, I'm just going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I recently just got this when I was on spring break a few weeks ago, and I've heard so many good things about it, so I was like, you know what, shoot, I'm going to try it. And I got it. And I've only used it like a handful of times, and why am I putting it on my neck? Oh well. But, because I tend to have larger pores, like, not really so much around my eyebrows, but sometimes I do, but really on my cheeks and around my nose. So I really just like to work it in the most there, and then my chin, just to like make my T-zone matte, because I don't know what it is, but I really like having a matte finish on my face. I don't really like shiny or dewy on me, because to me it makes me think I'm oily. So I mean, it looks great on other people, but I just don't think it looks particularly great on me. So I'm not going to be using foundation, but I am going to be using this BB cream. It's the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB, and this is in the shade Medium Sheer Tint. And I think it's kind of dark for me because I got it over the summer, last summer, but I'm not really going to take that much. Actually, this is probably too much as it is. And as you can tell, I probably really like the dotting system. I don't know what it is, but I like doing the 5-dot system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what it is, but I really like doing dots. I don't know, does that mean I'm a polka dot person? Who knows? So since I have some dark circles that I hate to admit to, I'm going to take my NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. That is a mouthful. And this is in light. And if you've watched my Ulta haul, I got this from Ulta. And I like swirling my ring finger in it and just dabbing it, mainly in the corners because that's where I have a lot of discoloration. But I like to use my finger because it warms it up. And to me, I don't know if it's true or not, but to me, it kind of helps to prevent creasing instead of using a brush. But when I do use a brush, I use this Real Techniques, I think it's Deluxe Crease Brush. Oh my gosh, I got a brush name right without hardly looking. Look at me. And I also like to just take it on the eyelids and then up to the brow bone, whatever is left, because my eyelids are kind of discolored. And I have like veiny skin under my eyebrows, so just to kind of help with that. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more and just go actually underneath my eye now. And just kind of, you don't want to smear it because then you'll definitely get creases. You'll definitely get a crease. Wow, I can totally talk today. Now I'm just going to take my Merle Norman Dual Action Concealer Corrector Double Action. Wow, that is about as much of a mouthful as the NYX corrector. And this is in the shade Medium Light Warm. And I do have a few spots on my face, so I'm just going to use this to cover them up. I don't know what it is. I'm getting something like around my lips, and that's so weird. And I have spots like up here. I'm just going to buff it all in with the same brush that I used on the BB cream. Just kind of pat it in. And I'm also just going to take it under my eyes to help cover up those dark circles. I put way too much on this one, but let's just ignore that and act like it didn't happen, because you know, it didn't. We're gonna dab, dab, dab. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just look at it, just look at it. If you know what video that is from and who made that video, you are awesome, because I think that person is hilarious. Ed Bassmaster. He is so funny. Now I'm going to powder. Now this may seem like I'm doing it out of order, but I'm going to powder. And I'm just using my Maybelline Dream Wonder powder in the shade 40 Nude. And I've like hit bottom, look at that. But I'm determined to keep using it until it's all gone. And I'm just gonna dab it. Because you don't want to like swipe it, because then you're going to be messing up everything you just put down. Especially under your eyes, because then it will for sure crease. I really like this powder. Obviously, if I have that much gone, and I'm still using it. Now this is why I said it may seem like I'm doing it out of order, but I'm just going to highlight a little bit, and this is the, I'm guessing it's Maybelline. Yeah, this is the Maybelline. See, it's like the wording and stuff is worn off because I've had it for so long. But I'm trying to use it up, and I've almost used it all up. And this is in Ivory. I think it's one of those highlighting concealers. So I'm just going to do a little triangle motion right here. I'm trying to use like products that I've had for a while. I'm trying to use them up. Just put the concealer on spots where the sun would naturally hit me. And I'm just going to take the same brush again and just mix it all in. Now, just to add a little bit of color to my face and depth, I'm going to be using the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. And I'm just going to go real light on this because I really don't like heavy bronzer at all on me. So just to add a little warmth to my face. For blush, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics 10 color palette, and it's the Glamorous Blush palette with an e.l.f. stipple brush. I'm just going to be taking this shade right here. It's a really light pink, almost like a mauve color, peach champagne mauve color, if that makes any sense. And it has some sparkle to it, and I'm going to use that as a blush and highlighter. So I'm just going to dab, and I don't really want a lot, so you can be as generous or as light-handed as you want with this. For the eyes, I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to start off with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Greed. And when I first bought this, I did not realize that it was like shimmery or glittery or whatever you want to call it. So when I got it, it was a big surprise. But with the eyeshadows I'm going to be using, it works really well and they complement each other. For eyeshadow, I'm just going to use my Pixie by Petra Mesmerizing Mineral Duo in Apricot Glow. And I'm going to take the more champagne-y color and put it all over my lids. And automatically it adds so much more color and depth to the eyeshadow because of the primer. Which, you know, you can always use that. Now I'm just going to take the brown shade with this crown brush, and it's the crease slash shadow brush. It's the C476. I'm just going to take the big fluffy end and dab it and start in the outer corner and put most of it there, and then just lightly drag it up to the crease. So now I'm going to attempt to do a winged eyeliner, and I got it last night and I was so proud of myself. And the way I did it was I just did a regular line across my eyelashes, and then I kind of lined up my eyeliner pen with the tip of my eyebrow, and I just kind of like worked it down. I was like, okay, so I just kind of stamped it. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. You do not have to do a winged liner if you are not comfortable or if you do not want to. So if I mess up on camera, you can laugh at me. I give you full right to do that. So I'm going to attempt this. Like I said, I'm just going to first do a regular line. And this is the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, and this is just in coffee, so it's a brown. And it goes great with the eyeshadows, so. Okay, it took me like 5 years, but I finally did it. I hope they look okay. They might be a little off and uneven, but that's okay. I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone with this Cella highlighter, and this is an ivory lace. And I also got this in my Ipsy Glambag. I'm just gonna do it in the high points. And you could also use this as concealer, highlighter on other parts of your face, whatever you want to buff out the eyeshadow and kind of emphasize that highlight a little bit more with Walk of Shame from Naked Basics palette, the first one. Now on to brows. My brow game is pretty much, I like to say, always strong because I have thick brows, but I need to like tidy them up a little bit, so I'm just going to use this NYX eyebrow shaper. It's just a wax pencil. I'm just going to go with my hair and just so they kind of stay in place. And I'm going to next go back to the Naked Basics palette, and I'm just going to use Naked 2 on an angled brush just to ever so slightly fill in my brows. Because if you didn't know, I do have a scar in this brow, and it's right here. So whenever I get my eyebrows done, I always have to tell them, oh, I have a scar, so be careful how you wax. Because I would preferably not to have a bald patch in my eyebrow. So, and it always makes it harder for my brows to be even because this one is always thinner than this one, because it is harder to wax because of that scar. But the girls at Ulta do really good, so they do an awesome job. Now, just to comb it out and to comb through the wax, I'm just going to use a little spoolie. It makes the ever so slightest difference to fill them in. And there, brows are done. To finish off the eyes, I'm just going to use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I really love this stuff, but I'm going to be honest, I haven't used it that much because I have other mascaras that I'm trying to use up before I use this one. So, because I want to save this one. This takes a lot of concentration because I've messed up so many times putting on this mascara, and I really would like to not mess up my eyes because I worked so hard on the eyeliner. For the final step, I'm going to be doing my lips, and I'm going to be using the Victoria's Secret Glossy Tint Lip Sheen, and this is in Manic Pink. So that is my fresh spring tutorial, and If you guys liked it, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my face, then just subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.